since 2009, January 16, 2010, and it is located in Weston, West Virginia. And in that picture, obviously it was winter, so inside the building it's like 14 degrees colder. Yeah, I had a hoodie on. It was not fun.
It was like an ice box. The walls had frost on them.
Yeah, it was so cold. Tala was a mental hospital, and it was constructed between 1858 and 1881. It is the largest hand-cut stone masonry building in North America, and it is purportedly the second largest in the world next to the Kremlin. It is also known as Weston State Hospital. It was designed according to the Kirkbride plan, in which therapeutic sunlight and fresh air was let inside, and psychiatrist Thomas Story Kirkbride believed this would heal the mentally ill. Of course, that's not exactly true, but this was way back in the day, so he had every right to think that. The original hospital was designed to house 250 people, and it was open to patients in 1864. It reached its peak in the 1950s with over 2,000 people, and they were in overcrowded and generally poor conditions. Very violent murders and abuse took place at this location. Several patients teamed up on another patient and drove a bed leg through his head, and it killed him instantly. They later told the nurses to come see what the ghosts had done. So basically what happened was they were in the community room, and I guess there was a bed in there. Doesn't make much sense, but that's what they tell me. And there was patients who were not getting along, and two of the patients picked up the bed, put it on the other patient's head. I guess he was maybe sitting or laying on the floor. And then they got up on the bed and started jumping up and down on it until the bed leg went through his head. And then doctors would perform over 100 lobotomies a week with no anesthesia. For those of you who don't know what a lobotomy is, it's you take an ice pick, or basically like a needle or a drill, and you put it right here in your eye and you hammer it in. So you can imagine how painful that would be without anesthesia. And then there's a little girl spirit who is said to haunt the asylum, and her name is Lily. And rumor has it she died at age 8 or 9 due to contracting a disease there. And I'm going to let you hear her story.
Terrible things. Now I'm happy. I need your help and help, but I'm now alone, and I don't know if I know you.
All right. Now who is waiting to see some evidence? Anybody? Okay, well I know you're all excited about that. But first I would like to show you some pictures from our trip to Friends Allegheny.
While she's showing these pictures, I just want to say real quick that the way that people got put into this asylum was a husband could complain that his wife was no good, and they would go and pay that person to have the other person put in, the spouse put into the hospital. Or if you had a toothache and complained about the pain. There are so many different things that they put people in there for. It's unbelievable. You go on the internet and look it up on this asylum, you can see a whole list of things.